Alright, howdy and welcome all to the Shadow Demon Voidcast. I'm your host, Shadow Demon. Today we're going to be starting something new. I have no idea why my death count is so wrong, but we're going to be playing Project Wingman. Come on. Well, I will figure that out later. We go normal difficulty. See if I can do this. World order was destroyed, hundreds of years have passed, and we've got a whole new one coming. And I'm part of the Sicario Corps.
Our contract with this backwater place is just about to come to an end. And, well, thank God. I don't mind a tropical vacation every once in a while, but it's not very glamorous, considering we're here to work. Anyway, one last thing before the defense minister releases our contract, and we move on to bigger and better. Hitman team, you haven't gotten all that much airtime this deployment, so you're taking point with this operation.
We have confirmed the location of the Burlock Privateer headquarters off the coast on the southwestern edge of the Jesta Island chain. They're a mercenary group like us who unfortunately have turned to outright piracy. According to surveillance data, we have determined that they are the culprit of the recent high-profile hijacking of the Federation-registered cargo ship May Lynx. The May Lynx is supposedly carrying volatile cargo belonging to the Federation's Department of Global Energy and Sustainability Office. Nothing specific from the Federation contact about the cargo, however, our orders are to retrieve it if possible, or to neutralize it if we can't. Attempts to negotiate for it have turned up with nothing, so we're going in. Hitman team, you are to approach the island from the south along with support and establish control over the area. Your objective is to eliminate any surrounding anti-air and resistance on the island. After that, secure an LZ for our operator group Ronin to ascertain the cargo. Once Ronin lands, maintain air superiority until the next stage of the operation is determined. Be aware that the Burlocks have other Merc pilots on tap, so enemy reinforcements could be a factor.
Normally, we'd stay out of contact with any Federation-adjacent taskings. But this is the last thing we need to do for our current contract, so I'll let it slide. Two birds with one stone. Easy enough, right?
Howdy, Snow Princess. Welcome to the stream. Now let's see if I can fly a plane. First mission is mostly ground targets. So let's see if I can avoid crashing.
The ever-lovely Airborne Warning and Control Systems aircraft Galaxy. Hitman team, get on the clock.
Hitman 3, comic punching in.
Hitman 2, copy you clear, Galaxy. You gonna let us loose? Just about, Diplomat. Hitman 1, take your flight on this vector until you start to see targets on the IFF. You are free to engage. Lead the way, Monarch. All caught, you're engaged. Rack 'em up and knock 'em down.
feet above the water popping boats. Bring it in. Howdy, Cheeky. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good evening. Let's go hunt a plane. That was almost bad. Level off and turn around. Hopefully I don't crash into the water. Gotta work on my low altitude maneuvers. One plane down, one more to go.
Fox 2.
Excellent. Now I've just got land targets.
Monarch opening fire. Ground unit knocked out.
Oh wait, no, there's another aircraft.
Hitman 1 within gun range.
Got him. Later missions are more fun. I feel you should be able to fly a plane simulator easily, lol. Yeah, I also have a stick and throttle, so I'm doing this with those kinds of controls. And I'm not the greatest at that.
Monarch, give us a shot.
I've spent a little while practicing this. Nope.
Shot down.
I always forget my height. And then hit turns I can't pull out of. Yeah, I was trying to come do a low pass and fly back over and hit ground targets. Come in low on it. But I was a little too low with that turn.
This is the ever-lovely Airborne Warning and Control Systems aircraft Galaxy. Hitman team, get on the clock.
Hitman 3, comic punching in.
Hitman 2, copy you clear, Galaxy. You gotta let us
Just
loose.
gonna angle this in.
About Diplomat. Hitman 1, take your flight on this vector until you start to see targets on the IFF. You are free to engage. Lead the way, Monarch. Alcon, we're engaged. Rack 'em up and knock 'em down. Get the speedboats rolling. We have attackers inbound. How the hell did we piss off?
There we go. Bring her in low to get the boats.
Don't sweat it, Ronan. Hitman is cleaning 'em up now. Monarch missile away. Ground unit destroyed.
mop up whatever I can.
Monarch, you've got a good lock. Hitman 1 within gun range. Missile is on the way.
There we go.
Good tone, good tone.
It is easier with a keyboard versus a toggle.
Good tone.
I'm not sure. I've never been very good at non-simulators where it actually moves. Keyboard and mouse has its own intricacies.
You're in gun range. I'm being grounded up here.
We're just gonna come straight down on them. And pull out of that before it's a problem. The AI took care of the planes. It's the first set.
Ground target destroyed.
No, nope. There's two more on my map. Over. Let's go in for the planes.
Monarch Fox 2. Confirmed enemy kill. Monarch
Nope. Every time. I will get this better.
Airborne warning and control systems aircraft Galaxy. Hitman team, get on the clock.
Hitman 3, comic punching in.
Hitman 2, copy you clear, Galaxy. You gotta let us loose. Just about, Diplomat. Hitman 1, take your flight on this vector till you start to see targets on the IFF. You are free to engage. Lead the way, Monarch. Alcon, we're engaged. Rack 'em up and knock 'em down. Get the speedboats rolling. We have attackers inbound. Who the hell did we piss off? This is our reaction. Galaxy, moving in. Our fast movers on base.
Stay low.
Hard lock, let it fly. Monarch missile on the way.
There we go. First missile I fired at that second set of boats hit the island and not my target. Because flying low. slow pass on some of the island installations. Allies got that one. Let's go give a patrol boat a bad day.
Monarch, good luck.
I did a flip and got one of their planes. And didn't crash this time.
Radar lock, take him down. Missile away. Monarch got another one.
Go.
Monarch opening fire.
Just a couple more installations.
Be careful of enemy AA.
The last one, I'm going to have to come in from above on it. Because it's on just the other side of the mountain.
We've got inbound.
There we go.
Coming down from due north. Flashing mercenary IFS. Green light to engage. Defenses are clear. Ronan, move in. Copy all. Drop the rope. In and out real quick. Looks like everyone's scattering.
Alright, just got a couple new bogies.
Missile is on the way.
And that one plane didn't even get off the runway.
Missile away, missile away.
Go.
We've got hostiles moving to engage. Warning, missile inbound. I'm taking shadow.
I have a few of them on my tail. Do a nice big looping turn. Try and get them. That one.
Missile is on the way. I've got a missile tone on me.
Didn't slow down quick enough to get him.
contact on the line. Clean the scene. Everything you've witnessed is confidential by Federation decree. Destroy it. Copy that. Ronin, exfiltrate. You heard that, Monarch? Highlighting a new target on your IFF. Blow it when they're out. You, Galaxy. You clear it, man.
Just gotta swing it around.
Ground unit knocked out.
Just got a couple more things to blow up. We're gonna take this nice and easy. Level off, swing around, be just high enough to avoid the water and the earth.
Missile away, missile away.
There we go. I believe that is the first mission done.
What the hell? Objectives complete, Hitman. RTB at your leisure.
There we go.
Water's still alright? We've still got sunshine by the time we RTB.
Just drop out and become a surfer or something, you bum.
Oh yeah, me, you, and Flight Lead here just running a little beach ball in a gentrified resort built from our blood money. Sound good, Monarch? Hold that thought. We've got inbound from due north. Same bearing as before. Fighters approaching the flight to your direct south. Flash ident or we will flag it as hostiles.
Easy, easy. Flashing IFF. We're just the help, and from the looks of it, late to the Burlock party.
You hired by those works in the fort, bud?
Past tense now, I guess. We've got no beef with you, it's all business. I'm sure you guys understand.
Put me on, Galaxy. This is Assassin 1, call sign Kaiser. I'm the leader of the Sicario Mercenary Corps. We do understand your situation. Sorry about losing your revenue stream, gentlemen. But you know how this business goes.
Don't sweat it. We're about to break off and go west anyway, towards Cascadia.
Cascadia.
Yeah, haven't you heard? Civil war against the Federation. Some rogue Cascadia ambassador has been island hopping, dropping off contracts and information all day. The rebels need mercs and I need a job. Master Goose 1 out.
You see, that's a team name that sounds fun to have. Right, boss? Boss? Civil War in Cascadia? Interesting.
Just gotta wait for the mission to load. The end of mission to load. It's gonna be real fun is when I try and land this thing.
The money came through from this contract, and our opportunities in this region have just about dried up. If no one objects, and your contract with Sicario is still in effect, pack your bags. I looked a little into the Cascadian situation, and I believe we'll make a little something of ourselves there.
Alright, mission 2, ready to go.
Sicario is moving west, ladies and gents. Information coming out of country has been spotty, but, well, let's just say there's a demand for people of our pedigree. The Federation's been eyeing a takeover of Cascadia's resources for years, as far as I remember. And it seems the Cascadians weren't going to take it lying down, based on what info has been leaked out. For those of you who don't know, Cascadia is a nation along North America's western seaboard, one of the largest on Earth, and one of the most prosperous due to its abundant natural resources and geothermal energy deposits. I've never been, but I hear it's beautiful. A country with limitless energy at its fingertips. I know some of us who were born out here in the periphery can't even imagine it, but I'm sure this hits closer to home for some of you. Moving along. There's a communications blackout both in and out of the country. And as far as the international news goes, nothing is going on except a few riots. Based on the mercenary networks, however, that is a complete lie. A full-blown conflict is proceeding. We've reached out and were given a rendezvous by a Cascadian group called the Independence Force, the main anti-Federation group recognized by the national government. I presume the Federation has the borders on lockdown to stop people like us from coming in, so stay on our toes. If we get found out by a patrol, we'll send one of our flights off to take care of them.
Sicario is moving northwest towards a rendezvous point set by Cascadia's Independence Force. We don't expect any heavy resistance given our route of ingress, however, each of our fighter groups will be pulling shifts to preserve fuel and ammo. Hitman Team, you will be responsible for the last leg of the journey, which will take us over into Cascadia proper. Be prepared to intercept border patrols.
I know some of you might not be too enthused to be fighting the Federation, so I invite you to leave with what you have of your contract. You'd only slow us down.
Alright. Howdy, Dragon Fairy. Welcome to the stream. This next mission, I believe, is mostly aircraft based, so I don't have to worry about hunting ground targets. I just have to avoid the mountain ranges when I'm doing dives.
All Sicario elements maintain bearing. We have interceptors coming up the rear. Hitman and AIM Gunsel planes. Vector to intercept before they get close.
Hitman 1, take point. We'll play backup.
This is Hitman 2. Weapon safeties are off. Let's see how much Federation planes pay out.
Is our targeting system updated to log on Federation signatures?
I've had that programmed long before we thought about coming this way. Hitman Team, we're cleared to engage.
Alright, Monarch. I don't want to be the first to commit high treason, so...
Alright.
As of yesterday, all inbound flights into Cascadia have been grounded or deported away. If you have not changed directions, you may have
Air Patrol levels. Send some ideas straight to Manton. Correct agents. Copy. Requesting target bearing. Push 311. Target to the left. Run this way.
This might actually be worth my time.
They popped flares and prevented my missiles.
Weapons free in Cascadia. Even when we crossed into other Federation states illegally, they didn't dare open fire on us like this.
We were expecting flight lancers and smugglers, not an actual fighting group. What gives?
We're sending an inquiry up the left. Take stand by.
That was a terrible shot. Need to realign. Missile lock on me and failed to connect. I need to start connecting with them or I'm gonna have some real problems.
Hitman 1 comes home.
Damn it. That hurt. I wasn't able to shake the second missile, and I didn't have flares. target dummy right now with them. Damn it.
Monarch ready to fire.
As soon as I got the tone, I lost it.
Guns, guns, guns.
Right over me or right under me. Dodged that missile. There we go. Got a hit on that one. Didn't destroy him, but I hit him. I gotta hope I got enough missiles for this. Otherwise, I'm gonna struggle with the guns.
Clear for guns.
Nope.
Engaging.
ACS failure.
I'm engaging.
My IFF's down.
So close.
Monarch, good luck.
Had it, but he got out of my... Nah, he's out.
Hard block, let it fly.
There we go. Got one. Now let's see if I can flip this and get two. Nope. Better dodging their missiles.
Radar lock, take him down. Cleared for guns.
Missed. Luckily, my teammates seem to be mopping them up. There we go.
That Fighter 3 is feisty. Adjust appropriately.
Next group is inbound.
Damn, we're taking losses. Do we already kill our S on standby?
From what data we can gather, you're engaged with a private security corporation called Sicario.
We need specifics, Command.
It's a smaller-sized mercenary group that specializes in aerial operations, active along the periphery. We're still combing through the records, but it's there.
dodge in there. Should have gone for flares. I'm hurt. Let's go for this guy out over here.
Monarch missile shot.
There we go. Got him.
Monarch, the enemy's locking onto you.
Still got 12,000.
Incoming missiles. Jake.
Still doing good on altitude. Oh! That was close. Nice try, asshole.
Search and destroy. Encounter bandits.
Alright.
Hitman 1 locked on.
Got him. Two more. Ooh. That was almost bad. Gonna gain some altitude before I try and flip around and get them.
Monarch missile away.
Go. Same plan because I'm dealing with mountains.
Monarch, the enemy's locking onto you. Monarch missile on the way.
Nope. So close.
Missile away. Enemy's locking on. Break. Enemy penetrating cap line. Hitman 1 confirmed. Enemy's getting radar lock.
And
Going defensive.
I'm running out of missiles.
I'm on the right crew.
Don't think I hit him with that one.
High value target down.
There we go.
We just lost contact with Blue Squadron's flight in this area. Destroyer Espadon, advise disengagement. We've got eyes on the perpetrators. Owing
that one. And I just ran their line. Or their screen. Let's hit the ones in the back line.
Nice kill.
There we go. Let's see if we can start damaging their big ship before their screens get involved.
Monarch Fox 2.
There we go. I kind of pinged myself a little with the explosion off of that one. I'm at 31% health, and there's 2 enemies left. One is kind of nasty.
Hitman 1 locked on.
He's got one more hard point left that I need to take out.
We can't maintain combat viability.
Missile away. Hitman 1 Fox 2.
There we go.
Nice shooting, Monarch. Good to know we still know a way around a dogfight.
Guess we're in it now. Hey, Mick, you got any idea what the Federation is doing in Cascadia?
Why the hell do you think I know? Hey, we've got contact.
To approaching unidentified aircraft. When the night comes, how do we return home?
By midnight's light.
Confirmed. Welcome to Cascadia, Sicario. Follow us. We have a temporary landing strip set up for you mercenaries.
Alright. Now let's see if I can land this thing.
I bet. Come on in.
Did better on that landing than I expected.
Thanks to your efforts, Sicario was able to rendezvous with our contact and refuel for the mission ahead. You'll be heading back out within the hour, so stay on your toes, or else your time in Cascadia will be short-lived.
Hello, Sicario. I'm Captain Griffiths, otherwise known as Stardust. From now on, I'll be your point of contact with the Cascadian Independence Force. I was a National Guard pilot when it all went down, and now I'm working with you. We're pressed for time, so listen up. Cascadia's prosperity, our natural bounty, has always gone to support the world. For the last few decades, we have done this by our partnership with the Pacific Federation, providing aid and infrastructure to the less fortunate internationally. The Federation, however, however, in recent years, has used the resources we provided to forcefully expand by conquest and military strength. We could not let our cordium or geothermal deposits fuel this war machine. Cascadia as a nation sought independence from the Federation outright, in order to prevent the Federation from imperially expanding further. Unfortunately, they turned against us. They have seen fit to unify and federalize Cascadian infrastructure as a whole. When we resisted, they turned the country inside out. We refuse to let that stand. So, here's the plan for you mercenaries right now.
In northern Cascadia, Rosedower AFB was a joint base used by both the Cascadian National Guard and the Federation. When hostilities took off, however, the Federation seized the base from the National Guard. Your objective today is to take back the base into our hands. Hitman Team will lead aerial operations, wiping out any anti-air defenses. Circus, our transport aircraft carrying Sicario's airborne troop element, will then vector in and drop onto the base to secure it.
Take care not to damage the facilities too much during the attack. Sicario and other mercenary elements will be using this base afterwards. I'm sure you want to operate from an actual base anyway, as opposed to some dirt strip. So let's get rolling.
Alright. I can't just hose down the base with aircraft fire. Or with machine gun fire.
Hitman 1, you're good to go.
Takeoff is nice and easy. Just hit the slip, go full force forward, and tilt up.
Rosedower AFB on the nose. Hitman, you're already warmed up, so you're back on point. Soften the place up, but try to keep the good stuff standing. Hitman team, engage. Make sure your aircraft is in optimal condition. Approaching Rosedower.
Alright, I know we've got some cruisers and other light vessels, so we're gonna come in low, hop some AA, and hit the next thing.
Ready to fire. Prepare for a hot drop. Ground asset, knock.
Their AA didn't stand a chance. Let's hit their carriers. Or cruisers.
Know what they say about all roads, right, Nick?
Not now, Deb. Not now.
And I see some aircraft. I'm coming up from underneath on. Missiles weren't ready for the second guy. Both are such excellent sitting targets. Back, flip over, and do basically a dive bombing run.
Warning, missile inbound.
just long enough to hit it.
Enemies on my scope.
And that's 2 more PT boats down.
Monarch missile away. Fast mover out of action. There's a hole in my wing.
Alright, I got an FC-15. Got a hit, at least. Bring it around, try and deal with some more. Came in the wrong angle.
Monarch opening fire.
There we go.
I've been shot. Good tone, good tone. These Sicarian boys ain't as bad. The hell you talking about? They're taking all the dough. This is Sarkis. We're over to DC, so get the hell out and take that runway. Go, go, go! Let's take this damn airstrip. You know, I'm impressed with how many people stayed for this contract, boss. Especially since we're going up against the Federation. You should know after all this time with this galaxy. The bigger the foe, the bigger the story.
There he goes again.
I'm not in this for the money, remember?
Alright.
Well, the rest of us are here on binding contracts, so please, just don't get us killed, boss.
That's up to you. We don't have the firepower to take them on. What? Power surplus. Just look at all these guys.
Around again.
Monarch ready to fire.
Splash 2. And he just got off the ground. That's one less plane that I don't have to deal with.
Enemy's got a bead on you, Monarch.
There we go. Held that one off long enough that I was able to get it with the flares. Now let's go deal with the guy who shot it at me. Piece of cake.
I can't take another hit like that. Enemy's locking on target.
Alright, we're gonna swing around again. And go in for whatever I can hit.
Positive tone. Hitman 1, locked on. Missile away.
Alright. Well, I got that one before my missiles impacted. Come on. A little. Ah, damn. Allies got a plane.
Missile is on the way. Cleared for guns.
Missed the last AA platform with that missile. Gonna have to swing around and come in low. Nope. Allies got it.
This is Crosstalk Squadron, commencing intercept. Let's get these dogs off our box.
Missile tracking.
Alright. They came in fast and hot on me. Whew. They spawned right on my ass.
Fox 2, good separation.
Alright.
Fox 2. Hitman 1.
Got him. Excellent. I'm just gonna ignore the guys chasing me and go for whichever ones I can hit. There we go. Throttle back, whip around. And that should have put this guy on me in missiling territory.
Missile shot off. Nice.
There we go. Just gotta be persistent with it, even at slow speeds. Still got him. Excellent.
Spot on support, Hitman team. Resistance is no factor. You already got the job, Sicario. Who are you trying to impress?
What can we say, Stardust? You get what you pay for.
You think I can ask our riflemen to reserve a nice hangar space for us? You know, in exchange for our good work up here.
distance. We're batting down prisoners and electronics, but you're good, boss.
Excellent work today, Hitman. You get first pick for hangar and bunks. Hitman team, begin landing sequence. You lucky bastards. Rush hour is ours.
Don't make Cascadia regret hiring you all.
Now let's see if I can land this plane a second time.
Monarch, runway is clear. Bring it in.
Just gotta lose altitude just right and speed. Off. Too much. Go fast. Whoop. Almost had it. Just gonna bounce a little on the runway. Nope. I'ma crash it on the runway. I will get the death counter working for next time.
Hitman 1, we've got you on approach. On route for touchdown.
Look, you can see the fireball of my last landing. Try and come in just above. Losing a little too much speed there. There we go. A little bit rougher than I would have liked, but I did it.
It's rough around the edges, but as far as forward operating bases go, this isn't the worst we've been at. The base didn't sustain too much damage, and there's room enough for everyone, even the other freelance mercs.
The independent.
Didn't mean to cut off their little speech, but oh well.
Listen up. We're about to get started. A lot of mercenaries from around the world have made their way into the country, as I'm sure you've seen. However, Sicario is currently one of the only groups that can throw around enough fighters to aid in the air war. Cascadia's National Guard was quickly scattered and taken out by Federation military forces when we originally tried to force them out of Cascadia. They came without mercy, eliminating more than 30% of our active forces. These last few weeks have been disastrous, and we're on the verge of capitulating into a full-blown guerrilla war. We'd like to avoid this, and because of that, Sicario will be deployed immediately to several of our units currently in need of support.
Hitman team, you will be deployed to an agricultural area to the south. One of the Independence Force's surviving battalions has been driven there by a Federation offensive. Presently, a collection of Allied officers preside over a rather notable amount of manpower. The Federation is currently engaged using air and ground units, so a multifaceted loadout is suggested. You might catch the Federation off guard, however, anticipate retaliation in short order. Launch and lift the siege. If that battalion falls, our forces won't have enough manpower or command to organize again.
Alright. A lot of air and ground targets on this one. plane I've been flying has drop tanks. So I can use those like bombs. I have like 2 of them. 4.
Hitman 1, you're good to go.
There we go. I'm in the air. Takeoffs are easy. It's always the landing that gets me.
Ryan, as far as the eye can see. Hey, Dad, you were the privileged kid. This place put on anything good?
It's been over 10 years, Mick, since we've been in Cascadia. I'd have no idea.
Galaxy to Hitman team. I'm patching you through to the Independence Force comm frequency. Things are getting busy. You're free to engage any Federation signatures starting now.
This is General Elizabeth of the Independence Force. Anyone on this net, we need immediate fire support.
This is Hitman Team. Detachment from the Sicario Mercenary Corps is receiving you. Hang tight. We're moving in its back.
Really? Mercenaries? Fine. Hitman, we're designating targets of opportunity. We'll actually out.
Dust Mother. Not exactly the reinforcements we asked for. Alcon, be advised. I've allied air support overhead. Lace targets as necessary for Cass.
I'm just going to slip underneath their aircraft and hit their artillery.
Cookies. How can we trust them? Cascadian hospitality, everyone.
There we go.
Dust Mother.
I'm going to hammer the ground targets while my allies deal with the air targets.
Can't really track anything outside of the immediate AO. Does anyone know what's up with that?
That would be the Solana communication array in the Ator Desert down south. It's damn hard to keep any front state without comms, I'll tell you that much. Monarch Fox 2.
Yeah, I hit that guy. He was a target of opportunity.
Last mag. Kenley. Sergeant Uni. Take the rest of the men and fall back through the storehouses. That's an order. Missile is
Let's give these tanks a bad day.
Firebase Ram has been overrun. I repeat, all actuals. Firebase Ram has fallen. We are withdrawing towards the final defense lines. Check your fire.
Monarch is locked on. Ground unit knocked out.
Move it, fighting retreat. We need to preserve manpower where we can. Romeo's tank will cover our retreat. He's been tracked, so he's staying behind.
Alright, I think I have drawn the attention of the enemy aircraft. I appear to be hitting their ground forces a little too hard for their liking.
This bottle here is real good stuff. And with the Federation tags, I could never afford this.
Just skimming the trees a little.
National Guard officer shouldn't be giving us this hard of a time.
The guy's Megan Elizabeth. He was Cascadia's liaison to our peacekeeping forces through Oceana.
Ironic then, now that he's being saved by mercs.
You're keeping a pretty good kill base today, Comic. You gun it for Monarch spot?
You know how she is. Damned overachiever.
Alright, let's hit these tanks.
We've got hostiles. Jameson, bring up the Sam. Our air force is doing the jack.
Got 1 out of 3. Not good.
Man, we need those tanks tilted.
Missile is on the way.
Finish
artillery. Might be on the other side of the mountain. Nope.
Hitman 1 locked on. Missile away, missile away.
Got the bunker.
Missile shot off. Like that. Ground asset knocked out. Hitman 1 locked on.
Just taking out as much of their ground assets as I can.
Missile is tracking.
Let's go for another plane. Didn't know what hit him.
Missile is on the way. You're in gun range. Missile away.
Gotta love a good run. Alright. Just going to swing around. Level off for another run at the artillery.
Missile away. Ground asset knocked out.
We're going to avoid the tower.
Right on target.
Miss the one tank.
Hard block, let it fly.
There we go. Got that one.
You're in gun range. Missile shot off.
Nice and easy. for it.
Missile away. Right on target. Hitman 1 locked on.
There we go. Got a few more ground targets. I think most of the air targets, if not all of them, are done until the next set spawn in. Yeah, I've got AA and artillery left.
Missile away, missile away.
There we go.
All armored targets splashed. That should give the rebel troops some wiggle room. Watch out, Nick!
Got a P-28 coming in for me.
Hitman 1 locked on. Have Lieutenant Steerage remove his troops with those Federation positions eliminated. Those mercenaries might save our asses yet. Okay, that's a vote of confidence for the mercs. Push the counteroffensive.
Alright, let's hit some artillery.
Any unit not predisposed, I want you to push these coordinates and establish a perimeter.
Fall back. We'll regroup and reevaluate our tactics.
Alcott, this is Regional HQ. We have a strategy if the rebels want to play rough.
Alright.
This is Silverback 1. We are Tiger for new tasking. Redirecting for area saturation at phase line yellow. This is Exhume. We're coasting in. All hands. Battle stations.
Damn.
Hitman 1 within gun range.
Got him.
Hardlock, let it fly. Ground asset knocked out.
There we go. Well, I've hit those tanks at least once each. Let's hit this SK-25. Got him. Nice and easy. Throttle down a bit.
You're in gun range.
And I got one of the P-28s. Let's go take out some AA. that AA.
Monarch, pop countermeasures and evade. Hard lock, let it fly. Stacked up.
There we go.
Enemies locking on. Break.
Yeah, I have no idea how they had a missile lock on, or where they had a missile lock on me from.
Missile on the way.
We're gonna start cleaning up some of their air assets. Starting with SV-37 over here. That should take me wide through the battlefield so I can come back around and do a bombing run.
Monarch, you're locked on. I'm losing flash.
I'm betting it's these SAM sites. It's AA and SAM to deal with. There we go.
Warning, missile inbound. Missile shot off. There's smoke up in the cockpit. They're in my sights. Monarch missile on the way.
Got another one.
Ground unit destroyed.
I was not worried about that missile. Got 100 missiles left of my own. I'm gonna make every one of these count.
Hard lock, let it fly. Cleared for guns.
I at least hit one of my missiles.
I'm engaging.
FE-18, I'm coming in to ruin your day. Fuck off with your missiles.
Hitman 1 locked on. Enemies getting radar locked. That's shot me.
Another FE-18 in my sights. missiles to get most planes. Alright. SK-25.
Hitman 1, locked on. Nice kill.
I got this guy over here. IA-52. Got one of my missiles with his flares.
Missile shot off.
Got him. Another IA-52. Hopefully bring down.
Cleared for guns.
Got it. Let's hit some of their ground assets again. Through your SAM site.
Ground asset knocked out. Radar check.
That was a dumb idea. I was gonna try and do a drop tank, but got him. Just gotta bring around for another pass. Nice and easy.
Monarch, you've got incoming. Hitman 1, good zone. Missile is tracking.
Managed to dodge those missiles.
Hitman 1, missile tracking. Evade.
Oops. I meant to fire my flares, not a missile. Oh boy. That was a tricky set of dodges I just did. Coming low over the ground like that was probably a dumb idea. first I need to pop.
Hitman 1 locked on.
Yeah, I just hit them. I don't think I actually managed to destroy either of them. We're gonna got power, thrust, do a little midair flip and stall a little. And let's bring it around for another pass. There we go. That oil tank. Alright, I got a P-28 in my sights.
Monarch, you've got a good lock. Hitman 1 within gun range. The enemy's getting locked.
There's only one plane left and a couple of ground targets. Let's get this last plane. Got him. We're gonna have to flip around. Get that A. Back off on my speed a little. Round. Nice little attack route.
Monarch, you're locked on.
Just gonna keep a low speed here, swing around, do some passes at these ground targets. Hopefully my allies can hit a few of them.
Hard lock, let it fly.
Of course, the one I shoot is the one my ally decides to blow up.
Monarch, the enemy's locking onto you. Missile is tracking.
There we go. Just got two more ground targets to hit. And 54 missiles.
Monarch, you've got a good lock.
There we go.
Sicario AWACS Galaxy to all Independence Force elements.
Oh,
To cease engagement. Federation is disengaging or no factor.
Good God, what a
It'll take more than that to convince me. Did any of our forces get a positive ident on that aircraft that broke our line? Affirmative. A crowd. Mercenaries. Hard copy. Issuing theater-wide alert. Mercenary forces are now in play by the rebels. Hitman Team, RTB. We're reporting similar successes up and down Cascadia. If Monarch keeps racking up kills like that, we're gonna need a bigger offshore account. Us versus the Federation. Yep, that's what we're doing now. No big deal, right? Right?
Keep your nerves on you. Monarch seems to be playing out just fine. Ain't that right, Lead?
Well, Monarch's Monarch, and that's besides the point. We're home. Been about a decade, but we're back. Fighting the goddamn New World Order.
Now I just gotta land the plane again.
Good job, Hitman Team. General Elizabeth reports your tactical support pretty much saved his men, and a respectable amount of firepower for the Independence Force. Combined with deployments by the rest of Sicario and other mercenaries, we've been brought back from the brink and have stabilized our territory. Being able to maintain proper military formation and territory means we'll be able to wage this war the right way. Stand by for further taskings and get some rest.
Alright. And I just got the achievement Invasive Species.
In truth, we didn't think we'd need you mercenaries at all. But, unfortunately, what we hoped was going to be a relatively bloodless eviction of the Federation from our homeland has become an impossibility.
Presidia, Cascadia's capital, is falling. This afternoon, the first fully fledged Federation military units have come in from out of country to reinforce their garrisons here. Among them, a massive Federation naval fleet has secured a foothold in the capital. Independence Force Command planned this rebellion to have been timely enough to seize, hold, and place defensive positions in key territories within the country before their reinforcements came. Unfortunately, with the new wave of Federation reinforcements, Presidia's main urban centers have been lost, and we can't afford to lose any more manpower at the moment. A tactical retreat has been declared. Sicario, you, alongside other allied forces, will cover an immediate evacuation of our troops still holding out on the ground. By land, by air, and by sea, we are extracting from Presidia. Protect the evacuation moving out of the AO by raising hell and taking out any Federation units that are pressing on them. If we lose any more men, we might not be able to continue fighting against the Federation.
Presidia is where the fighting started in Cascadia. However, we refuse to have it be where it ends. Not like this. Hitman Team, we expect much of you in this coming time.
Alright. I shall be calling it a night here, because my hand is starting to cramp. I am not used to using the stick and throttle controls. So, I thank you all for coming. I hope you had a good time, and if you did, I will be live again on Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, playing some Battletech with the BTA mod. If you did enjoy, you can follow the links below. The YouTube link will take you to an archive of some of my old stuff, and the Twitter link will take you to my Twitter, where I occasionally shitpost. Otherwise, y'all have a good night.